Learning is central to every person's life. How people take in the world around them, make sense of it, and learn to respond is a lifelong experience. Ultimately, how individuals learn defines who they are and establishes their individuality.
I wasn't surprised that I learned first by using both my sequence and my precision at a use first level. Being organized, wanting clear directions, keeping lists and taking notes, taking pride in being accurate and correct, those are just second nature to me. Even the fact that I will use my confluence to try new things was not surprising, although I would rather plan my risk than simply launch into it without first preparing. And technical reasoning, well, I can take it or leave it. Actually, mostly leave it.
Well, this information about me as a learner certainly explains a lot. I never found following directions or attending to details to be my strong suit, but give me a chance to do something different, come up with a new idea, and that's when I really excel. You know, as I think back, I recognize how many risks I've taken in my life, and I'm definitely one to leap before I look. But here's the thing, I learned a lot from those failed leaps I took. In fact, I probably learned the most just by jumping into a situation and failing at it and saying to myself, well, I don't think I would do the same thing that way again. That's learning, right? I mean, I know it's different, but I learned a lot that way.
I've always known these things about myself as a learner. Like, for instance, I need clear directions and time to complete them. I really am a person who thrives on order and sequence. And I do like to try new things. In fact, I thrive on confluence too. But it wasn't until I learned that there are names for these learning behaviors and that there are thoughts, actions, and feelings that go with each that I began to understand how important it is to know this about myself and be able to explain it to my instructor or people I work with. Now I can say, hold on, when someone wants to change the directions after I'd started a task. I can explain, my sequence wants me to finish this task as directed, and now you're going to change what and how I'm supposed to do the work? I need time to adjust, seriously. It is a helpful way for me to be able to explain myself.
Okay, I get what this is about, but what's the big deal? Doesn't everyone want organization and structure, information and facts? Can't everyone problem solve just to get things done? Isn't everyone flexible? I mean, I know that I can do each of these things. I guess basically, I am my own team. In fact, I would rather work by myself because then I am in total control of how things get done and how well the end product turns out. I guess strong-willed learner really does describe me. Why are you all looking at me like that?
Well, I was just wondering how aware you are of how others around you learn. Like, do you recognize that because I learn differently, I'm not strong-willed and that I'm not less capable as a learner? Can you respect the way I learn?
Yeah, I was thinking my use first confluence could really get in your nerves, especially since my sequence precision and technical reasoning levels are so different than yours. How do you think we could work together?
Well, I guess if I really thought about it, I could draw on your confluence for ideas because mine is nowhere near as high as yours. But you would need to let me wrap my mind around your ideas and use my sequence and precision to plan and investigate how doable your idea is. And then my technical reasoning, we need to check its practicality. So yeah, I could work with you. I just need to be intentional about it.
Now, how would you work with each of these individual learners? How would you use your learning patterns with intention?